I know some people do things, the traditional way, and I don't. I'm a non-traditional guy. It's to my fault sometimes. Sometimes it's not. So I just, I am who I am and I be who I be. But I will say this. The information I'm getting ready to show you, if you came here with a preconception, get it out your head. If you came here thinking that you understand this is another one of them situations where you can just, quick money grab and all that, get it out your head. If you think you know what we have because you talk to somebody who has a little understanding about this, get it out your head. I say that because those of us who've been here for years are still scratching the surface of how major this opportunity it lies for each and every one of us right here. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is nothing I can't I can't say but the truth, And I will go straight to the point because I got Micah to send me this presentation. This is a presentation he went over, and it breaks it down in a significant way. So we're gonna go over the Bellator Miracle Ecosystem. Ladies and gentlemen, Bellator is just the marketing arm of Mediterra. Now, Mediterra, for people who don't know, Mediterra is our holding company. Okay, that's what it is. It's our holding company that will be publicly traded, God willing, in less than 21 days. That's and a matter of fact, I'm gonna get off of that subject because I don't want nothing to happen that we might not be listed in 21 days. So therefore, I'm gonna get off that subject because we're in a blackout period and we don't need anything to stop that blackout period. Because I don't work for corporate, but sometimes they try to use field leaders to bring a company down, and I'm not going to allow that. I'm not going to be that person, no way, shape, or form. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mediterra is our holding company that will be publicly traded in the days to come. Days to come. So, with that being said, about this phenomenal company, we're going to talk about the marketing part of it. And this is what allow regular people like myself to be involved in an opportunity of a lifetime. So now we're going to literally do this. This miracle ecosystem is a connected digital financial infrastructure. I don't want us to overlook that because most people don't know what a financial infrastructure even means. And this is why we're confusing because a lot of us, we may, what I call spit up on people. And first of all, most of us don't know what we're talking about anyway. But keep it simple, ladies and gentlemen. We're attached to an ecosystem that, let's just read this. It says a miracle ecosystem. A miracle ecosystem is a group of interconnected platforms that can combine blockchain payment, digital assets, AI, and financial tools into a united system. That's it. That's it. How each individual piece plays its part, that's over your pay grade. It really simplifies things like that. It says each component serves as a specific role within the border digital financial infrastructure. Miracle Chain plays a part. Miracle Pay plays a part. Miracle Neo, Miracle Wallet, Phoenix Token, Stake, Level Up, Minterra, Score. Everything plays a part in this financial infrastructure, which literally is taking the world by storm. Now let's talk about the Miracle Chain. This is our blockchain. We have our own blockchain that allows us to literally handle transactions. What type of transaction you talking about, Mr. Meadows? Well, I'm happy you asked. We're talking about transactions that allow people to tap, swipe, or insert. Well, what do you mean by that, Mr. Meadows? Well, This is Ingenico. Ingenico, right here, right, has allowed us to be their crypto bank to accept payments for them. Well, who is Ingenico, Mr. Meadows? I'm happy you asked. Let's find out.
In a rapidly evolving world, Ingenico stands at the forefront of innovation, transforming the way payments are accepted, managed, and enhanced, consistently delivering unparalleled value in the commerce ecosystem. Acceptance is the first step towards delivering value. With Ingenico, you can accept payment solutions on any device, anytime, and anywhere. Each interaction is an opportunity to provide value, ensuring convenience and reliability for every transaction.
You see that? See, we're going to keep it simple. They said they provide payments for any device, anytime, anywhere. So now we got Ingenico. This is a multi-billion-dollar company, right? This multi-billion-dollar company called Ingenico. This is their website, not ours. You can go to partners on the Partner Solution Gallery. Look what you do after this call. Go to partners right here, drop down box, go to Partner Solution Gallery, click that, and then scroll down till you see some numbers on the side where it says 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop at 4, click 4. Guess what? Bam, Miracle Pay. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. We are partners with a multi-billion-dollar company. Multi-billion-dollar company to accept crypto payments for them. But check this out, ladies and gentlemen. They handle the payments for places like Walmart, Target, McDonald's, Macy's. I was just in Macy's the other day. I mean, Marshalls, not Macy's, Marshalls. They got Ingenico. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll get us to understand that if this company, Ingenico, I'm talking about, is trusted enough to get contracts with other billion-dollar brands to handle their money, but then turn around and allow us to be their bank for crypto. So now Ingenico can not only accept debit cards and credit cards, but now they can accept what? Cryptocurrency payments. And ladies and gentlemen, look, we're integrated in their technology right now. Look at this right here. They sent us some of the new POS terminals that they're spreading out throughout their customers. Look at this.
Hey everyone, take a look at this. We just got a few of these machines shipped to us. It's the new Ingenico machine. And then when we turned it on, look at that. Look at that. How amazing is that? We're literally preloaded, not in the App Store, but actually on the device itself. You hit that, there you go. Isn't that incredible? Wow.
Next level business, ladies and gentlemen. Next level business. But then it's not just PAX. I mean, not just Ingenico. We got PAX. PAX is another extremely huge company that provides POS point of sales all over the world. Look, they said they got 80 million terminals all over the world, 120 countries. Look, we've also been integrated into their POS devices. Look, this is not a game, y'all. Look. And they're doing a real transaction in this video. It's a real transaction. Look at that. They can accept different cryptocurrencies, not just Bitcoin, not just Ethereum, not just XRP. Ladies and gentlemen, this is in real time. So now when you're talking about these major giant companies. Then we also have Verifone. Verifone provides the POS systems for who? Starbucks. Anybody ever heard of Starbucks? You might have got a coffee or two from Starbucks. Anybody ever heard of BP gas station? You might have got some gas from BP before, huh? Or some of us have guilty pleasures of these golden arches and these Big Macs and these Whoppers. Ladies, and them French fries is so addictive and poisonous to us. But ladies and gentlemen, we have the point of sales to even McDonald's. So you people are going to be able to go to McDonald's and pay in any form of cryptocurrency that they have in their wallet. So I need us to understand how major this is, because we also have NCR. NCR is a 130-plus-year-old company who provides the POS systems for Home Depot, for Target, ladies and gentlemen, so many other companies. We have to understand how massive this is, because this is a over 125-year-old company. Nobody on this call is 135 years old. They're not that old. This company is older than everybody on this call. So do you think by them standing the test of time, having major contracts with Walmart, Home Depot, Target, we have to understand the solidness of this company's reputation. NCR even provides the payment processing machines for my bank, which is Chase Bank. I went to Chase Bank the other day to withdraw some money. Now that I'm conscious about where I tap, swipe, insert my card, I see biggest day, NCR, on the ATM machine. I said, man, this is bigger than I even thought about. Because I would think, I'm just keeping it real with y'all, I would think a bank big as Chase would have they're a bank. I'm thinking, I know you got your own POS machine. No. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a contract with Ingenico, Pax, Verifone, NCR, and Shopify. Don't forget Shopify. You ever get any Kylie Jenner's lip gloss or whatever she has on her? She's almost a billionaire. But we have all these people that have businesses on ShopRite. Guess what? ShopRite was smart. ShopRite understands that the world is going to crypto. So why wouldn't I? Anybody would be smart. Why wouldn't I accept crypto for my clients, who is like Kylie Jenner, Dr. D, a lot of other major brands and small brands. So now everybody's ready to be able to accept cryptocurrency, because that's where the world is going. And ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We are the only ones in the world that has the technology to provide the technology to the companies to accept any form of cryptocurrency. It's that simple. Don't overthink it. You don't have to, how does it work? And don't go, that's over your pay grade. Just like this Zoom, let's be real. This Zoom we're on right now. You don't know how you just click the link and the link opens up the live streaming. So all of us, whether you're in the comfort of your house, the comfort of your car, the comfort of wherever you at, the technology allows us to all be on one screen together, be able to talk and hear and share each other's screen. Nobody knows how that works on this call. If you know how it works, raise your hand. And I'm gonna wait. I'm dead serious. I'm gonna wait. And I'm talking about detail. Don't be talking about you. Don't be talking about you just know, Greg, you lying. And I'm calling you out. Lying. So I'm trying to tell you, stop playing. This is for real. We don't know the technology, but yet when somebody try to tell you about an opportunity that can change your life, about some technology that the world is accepting cryptocurrency, you want to turn into a tech guru. Well, I'm going to do some research to find out how the nodes work. And then I just want to know that, well, how do, what? Like, for what? And like our vice president, Ray Vidrio, always say, you don't know how your car works. But guess what? And I'm talking about in details. Some of us know a little carburetor, starter, change the oil. We be thinking we know the car. I'm talking about taking the whole engine out. But guess what? We use those of us who drive use our car every day. The most we know is change the oil, put gas in it, change the windshield wiper fluid, and we driving away. But yet we have an opportunity to change our life about and just tap in to a complete ecosystem. Now we want to turn into tech coders and all that type of stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, don't fool yourself, because this is not the time to do that. You will miss an opportunity of a lifetime. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to what we was talking about. So now, the company that we're talking about with this blockchain, we're talking about Miracle Chain. Now, with our Miracle Chain, this is just real simple. We keep things extremely simple tonight. Everything goes off our own blockchain. Look at it says. Miracle Chain is a base layer of an ecosystem that holds smart contracts, secure transactions, and connects all ecosystem platforms. Well, what do you mean by that, Mr. Meadows? Let me explain. Look, Miracle Pay. This is connected. Why? It's connected on our Miracle Chain, on our own blockchain. What is Miracle Pay? We just talked about that. Tap, swipe, insert. You see the shirt? Tap, swipe, insert, cha-ching. That's what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, Miracle Pay bridges cryptocurrency and traditional finance, allowing merchants to accept cryptocurrency while converting it into fiat for bank deposits. So now if I'm a business owner, I can accept Miracle Pay, right? Just like you get on the doors of these companies, you walk in the door, it says, we accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, blah, blah. Soon they're going to say Miracle Pay. So now we're going to be able to pay in any form of cryptocurrency. And guess what? That owner of that store, that place of business, they're going to get fiat. When you spend your crypto, they're getting fiat, or they can get crypto. That's up to them. That's how advanced our technology is. They don't have to accept crypto, because some people, the store owners and business owners, they don't want to deal with crypto. That's fine. We don't have a problem with that, because we can pay you in fiat, any country you at. Whatever your currency is, we can pay you in that country, and then that currency of that country. Ladies and gentlemen, that has never been done. Never. Nobody has the technology but us to do it, and it's being done. So now, what else on the blockchain? We got Miracle Neo. Well, what is Miracle Neo, Mr. Meadows? A digital banking assets. Check it out. What do you mean by that, Mr. Meadows? Check it out. Miracle Neo connects users to everyday financial tools that link crypto with traditional banking, turning digital value into practical spending power. What is an IBAN? An IBAN is going to allow us to literally, how we say it, bank wire. Remember that in regular banking? We're going to be sending each other money like with real banks, because the IBAN allows you. Remember, we're the crypto bank. So when I tell you we tapping into a multi-trillion-dollar industry, it's not exaggeration. Anything a traditional bank can do, we can do, but on the most secure platform on the face of the earth. Keep it simple, just like that. Because everybody knows you can go into Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and all those. You can exchange, put your check in there. You can deposit money. You can open a bank account. You can wire money. You can borrow money. You can do. Guess what? You're going to be able to do all that with us, but on the most secure platform on the face of the earth. Unbelievable. Look at this, crypto debit cards. Spend digital assets in the real world. Look at this shirt. You're going to be able to tap, swipe, or insert in any store that accept debit cards, credit cards, and Miracle Pay. Ladies and gentlemen, the same way you've been living every day. Every one of us on this call used a debit card or credit card today. Every last one of us. Guess what? Every time you did what? Tap, swipe, or insert, several people got paid. We don't understand that because we're not in the transaction industry, but now we are. We get paid off transactions, ladies and gentlemen. Then let's look at the last one. Seamless connections, the bridge between blockchain holding and daily financial life. This is the wording. We're the bridge between blockchain and everyday daily financial life. We're the connectors. We connected Wall Street. We connected regular people. What we have, I need y'all to hear what I just said. We connected regular people like you and I. We open our digital wallets. We have access to send each other. We send each other coupons right now. We don't need, think about that. I've been sending coupons all day. We don't need no Walmart to Walmart, Western Union, Green Dot, Money, what is that? Money Pay, MoneyGram. Them days are over. I need us to get that. Our crypto debit cards are being shipped now. When I tell you we days away from changing the financial world as we know it, literally, this is a game changer right here, y'all. Check this out. Now we talking about Miracle Wallet. Know what that is? I need us to get this simplified. You opening your own bank account. Remember, I need to keep it simple. Just like you go in the Bank of America, you go in Chase, you go in Navy Federal, you go in Police and Fire, whatever you bank at. When you sit down with them and you sign your life away, because that's what we're doing, we're going on them banks. We signing our life away. Which Mr. Meadows, why you say you signing our life away? Why would you say that? Because we're telling the people, I'm going to give you my $100,000 right now. But when I sign this paper, you telling me you only got to give me $1,000 at any given time of my money. That's what you want me to sign. And we be talking about, thank you. Thank you for letting me over this bank account with you, Navy Federal. Thank you, Mr. Bank of America. Thank you, Mr. Wells Fargo. That's what the contract says. Any amount of money you put in a bank, they only have to allow you 10%. So if you got 100,000, you only get 10,000. You got 10,000, you only get 1,000. Meaning mandatory. A lot of us experienced that at COVID. I went to get $5,000 out the bank. They told me, no, you can't get it out of your money, and you have to schedule a time where you can come pick your money up. That's what they told me. That's what they told me. This is not a game, y'all. I'm talking about this is my money. A lot of us experienced, Roz experienced that the other day when she was trying to pay for her nose. They said, we can't give you this money right now. That's what Roz said. Well, if you can't give me that, I need my money back. I need all of it out right now. That Roz wasn't playing. If you can't give me my money, I need it out right now. And that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. So now we got Miracle Wallet, the secure entry point. That's how you enter our ecosystem, ladies and gentlemen. Miracle Wallet lowers the border to entry so everyday users can safely participate in Web3. Web3 just means the blockchain. This is how you get into Web3. Just like you download the MetaMask wallet, SafePal wallet, guess what? It's Miracle Wallet time. Attach to your own ecosystem. Why would I attach outside of that? This is why MetaMask love us, because they understand we great be the biggest thing in the world of crypto. Of course they're going to adopt us on their chain. I mean, on their wallet. Of course. They're not crazy. Just like these other blockchains are going to want to put us on their blockchain as well because they know we're going to be the talk of the town. The crypto industry, they're not crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're the talk of the industry of crypto, and it's not a game. Look, we got a real world asset tokenization. I need us to get this. This is very important. Equal token, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. It brings real world assets, meaning RWA. Start getting this acronym into your mind. RWA means real world assets into the blockchain, enabling secure digital custody and online proof of ownership. Let me make this very simple. Let's say we all know the Mona Lisa painting. It's one of the most expensive paintings in the world. If you haven't seen it physically, we've definitely seen it in all types of movies, all types of stuff. Now, let's say we tokenize the Mona Lisa, meaning the Mona Lisa, let's just say it's worth $100 million, right? Might be more, might be less. I don't know. We know the value they say is 100 million. We can tokenize that and sell the tokens for whatever price we want to start it off at. And that Mona Lisa has not left where it's set in the museum. The owner who owns it, the museum, whoever owns the Mona Lisa, has not lost physical ownership. But the proof of digital ownership is on a smart contract, which when you buy the tokens, you own fractional ownership of the Mona Lisa. That's a real world asset. Just like we're doing with what? We're tokenizing the world's first airport and smart city. Mr. Meadows, what you mean by that? Exactly what I said. Our company, what I'm showing you right now, we have the technology. This is what this slide is for. To bring real world assets onto the blockchain. Another deal that we got in the works is tokenizing crude oil from the king of Saudi Arabia. Billions of barrels of crude oil. I need us to understand these things have never happened. We have so many wow moments in this company because nobody comes even close to what we're doing. Carry on. Ladies and gentlemen, then we have Miracle Chain DEX and Miracle Chain, the centralized trading platform. Because our DEX and SEX, I don't want to say that might sound crazy. So I'm just going to say CEX. Listen to me. This is the trading and liquidity hub. Now, the ecosystem centralized and decentralized trading hub. So now, if you want to trade on a centralized platform, we have access to that. You want to trade on a decentralized platform, we have that as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't play when it comes to regulations. We play above table. That's why they love us. This is why these multi-billion-dollar platforms love us. If they want to deal with the centralized aspect of us, fine. You want to deal with the decentralized aspect? Fine as well. Ladies and gentlemen, these things has never, ever happened. It only happens with Miracle. This is why the company, we always say we brand the word Miracle. Because it's truly a miracle what we're doing in the ecosystem when it comes to blockchain. Then we have Leveler, a leveraged liquidity protocol. Listen to me. This is going to blow your mind. So now, listen to this right here. Leveler enhances liquidity participation through structured leverage, allowing users to amplify liquidity strategies and earn as lenders. Let me break this down in very simple terms. Secured loans. Increase liquidity positions using protocol loans. Let's say you got $10,000 in Bitcoin. You can use that with liquidity. You can, let's go lender capitals. Provide capital as a lender to earn on yields. All these things I keep telling you, the same thing that a traditional bank, but just put it in the blockchain world. But the banks don't pay you that much. When we put our money in the banks and they loan money off our money, we getting not even scraps. At least when you stake and do a leveler with us, you'll get a nice efficient amount of money. Unlike these traditional banks, let's say risk management, designed with collateralized structure to manage DeFi risk. It's little risk when you talk about a structures like us. This is, I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Don't get caught on the technical part of it. It's already finished. It's already done. So you're going to have this option. The reason I'm going over this because a lot of people was asking me what Micah did. So now we're going over it right here. Trading, yield, and liquidity. Stake notes. This is the lending. Check it out. As a crypto collateralized borrowing system that allows users to unlock liquidity while maintaining ownership of their assets. A lot of us do staking right now in the back office. You can stake for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, etc. That means you can stake your PNIC, your Phoenix token right now in the back office. You still own it, but we're going to pay you a certain percent, let us hold your Phoenix token. We're going to pay you a percentage in 30 days. If you let us hold it 60 days, we're going to pay you more money. If you let us hold it for 90 days, we're going to give you more money. Try that at a bank and say, you can hold my money in my bank for 30 days. How much money do I get back? They're going to laugh at you. And they're going to charge you for putting your money in their bank. If you don't spend a certain amount of money in their bank, guess what? You're going to get penalized. They're going to charge you. You don't believe me? Ask Mr. Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, they're going to charge you. But look, we've been programmed. I ain't going to lie, me too. We've been programmed to thinking they doing us a favor. They got so arrogant and cocky. They saying if you don't spend enough of your money, you gotta pay us to keep your money because you really ain't helping us. So therefore, you're gonna pay us a certain amount of money because you ain't spending enough of your money that we hold. What? And we go for this. But then they say, okay, Mr. Meadows, you spent $10,000 this month. We're gonna give you a credit card. Like, when you really think about how they treat us, it's really sad because they're making trillions of dollars off of us, off late fees, transaction fees, overdraft fees. These is fees, y'all. Guess what? I ain't mad at them. We in the transaction fees and all that stuff too. But guess what? We're for the people. When they charging 6 and 8 and 15 and 19%, we charging 2%. I need us to understand what I'm talking about here. We're for the people. We're for the people. How much they charge to send coupons? Nothing. See, I need us to understand, like, when you're a member of our company, we get to do things inside the ecosystem that other people will have to pay for. When we start getting this understanding, like right now, you can buy PNIC in your back office. You can buy MIRX in your back office. You can buy nodes in your without fees. Like, I need us to get what it's so many benefits when you put your business hats on. You like, oh man, this is really deep. Ladies and gentlemen, this company is for the people. Our ecosystem on a blockchain It's for the people. Go on the key features. Collateralized borrowing, meaning stake your crypto to borrow funds. Yeah, you heard me right. You're gonna be able to stake your crypto. Like meaning stake just mean you're allowing the company to hold it. We're gonna hold your money and you can borrow some money from us. How much you want? Because they know the value of their coin. You can mess up and don't pay it back. Guess what? We're just gonna keep your coins because we know what we're gonna do with these PNIC coins. We know what we're gonna do with these MIRX tokens. So they're not tripping about the little fiat money that you want. They don't care about that. We're a bank, just like other banks don't care about the money you borrow. But we're just not gonna charge you ridiculous interest. Ridiculous interest. But we've been programmed to think that they gave me a $50,000 credit card. We think they're doing us a favor. It's a setup, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get out of the matrix, so we got to re-educate ourselves. But that's a whole nother webinar. So check it out. No selling required. Access liquid capital without selling the underlying asset. We're not asking you to sell your coins to us. You can sell them if you want. But why would you do that? Hold on to your MIRX tokens. Hold on, especially to your Phoenix token. Hold, because the potential of the rise, mind-blowing potential. Let's transparency. Fully online loan transparency. Y'all ain't hearing me. Everything we're doing is transparent as Casper the Friendly Ghost was. Ladies and gentlemen, if you understand the blockchain a little bit, you can't hack it. Every transaction you can see, and so can the world. They just don't know who's doing the transaction. This is why it's the most secure platform on the face of the earth. You can't fix your books like you can do it in traditional. Like I'm trying to sell you my business, I can make my books and all this stuff and manipulate my statements and all that. So it make you think I got this multi-billion-dollar company, when in fact it's only worth a couple $100 million. But I'm gonna fix the books up and make it look all good. So if your accountant or your person that you're going over my books is not sharp, and they don't pick up where I manipulated the books to sell you my company for billions of dollars, I done slipped through the crack and got your money, and your company you just bought from me ain't even worth but a couple $100 million. But you paid me a couple billion. This happens every day in a traditional centralized system, but not on the blockchain. Not on the blockchain, because every single thing is transparent and dealt with under the smart contract. Meaning it's peer-to-peer. If you say you got this, that's what he got. Or guess what? All those million machines will not agree on it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an unbelievable opportunity for us right here. Don't get scared and don't be confused. Check it out. That's why I'm trying to simplify it right here today. Now, Phoenic Arena. This the fun part. We got chain-based gaming. Real simple, ladies and gentlemen. We playing games and stuff on the blockchain and earning money. You earning crypto. See, don't get caught in the wordplay. This is Web3 powered entertainment ecosystem. Don't even get caught in all that. We got bingo style games. You're going to be able to play bingo for money on our platform of Phoenic Arena. What? My grandmother, my mother, they play bingo. They love bingo. Guess what? I'm going to have my grandmother, my aunts, my great aunts, everybody I know that play bingo. Why am I not going to have them play on our platform when it got to do with transactions? I'm a fractional owner. I'm a fractional shareholder. I own a piece of this company. So I'm going to share it with the world. And I'm also a node owner. And you're a node owner. So guess what? Transactions. Ladies and gentlemen, I need us to understand how powerful this position is that we're in. Everything that we're going over, online gambling is at an all-time high, correct? You got all these celebrities pushing all these online gambling because you know why? These young kids, they don't care about going to Vegas. Unlike us when we were growing up, it was like the best thing since sliced bread. We're going to Vegas. We're going to see the lights and the sky, and the dancers, and all. We're going to see the casinos, and oh my God, these kids don't care about none of that. They online. They in the what that thing they got now? It ain't the Matrix. It's the other thing I forgot. It's like you know what I'm talking about. I can't feign my brain blowing up. Anyway, they in the now it's bothering me. What's that thing they in? It begin with a M. It ain't the Matrix. It's something, y'all. I forgot what it was. But now they into that. So these kids, they don't gotta go to Vegas. So Vegas is losing billions of dollars. So now they said we got to meet the people where they're at online. So all the casinos now got gambling online. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We took it to the next level. Well, what you mean, Mr. Meadows? We gambling. If those who gamble, we on the blockchain. We on the blockchain now. So this we got to understand. We over this, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't on that no more. Yeah, reality is reality, not meta. Yeah, meta, but it's meta something else. Dr. D it's meta, but it's something else. I'm trying to think of that word, but it's like you're in this world. So this is what everybody doing. We took our gambling situation to the next level where we're those who gamble, they're gonna be gambling on the blockchain. So now, guess what? There's no manipulation. Everything got to do with transparency. You know for sure on the blockchain ain't no manipulation. See, that's what people got to understand. These power balls and all that type of stuff, there's so much manipulation going on with that stuff. You don't know if it's really going on. Yeah, you don't know that. So this is what I'm trying to get us to understand. On a blockchain, it's for the people. There's no manipulation. So understand when we're talking, this is where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. We have to understand the reality of metaverse. That's what it is, Vicky. It was bothering me. Metaverse. There you go. These kids in the metaverse, y'all. They're in the metaverse. They're in a whole virtual reality world. They don't got to go to Vegas. Vegas is at their house. They don't got to go to Mars. They're in Mars if they put the glasses on. This is where the kid, my grandson, he just left. He got these virtual reality glasses, and he take them off. He put the meta glasses on. These kids don't care about going nowhere. You take that phone away from them, they go crazy. Us, we was outside. You take the bike, we can't go outside. Oh my God, what you mean I gotta stay in the house? These kids, they different. It's good in a way, and it's also bad in a way. Because sometimes I believe they losing people skills. And other way I look at it, they're seeing the world and how finances is, and the world. They can go to Africa right now and put them glasses on. You can't tell them Africa is now just all these little kids bony with flies on their face, and they have no money and they got nothing to eat. You can't tell us that no more. That's over with. You can't tell us now that China got the worst technology and everything is fake over China, and China got make the worst products in the world. You can't tell us that no more. We've been programmed into believing that when everybody was getting everything from China and selling it back to us. But we so programmed, we still don't want. Look, this Louis bag Even though they got it, we got it from the Louis store, paid a whole lot of money, and I'm just being real. The reality is this. They probably got this Louis bag from China and just put their stamp on it and sold it in Beverly Hills and made me pay all the money for it. Because guess what? When my wife seen me get one from Carlos, I had to buy her one. So I could have got it from the Chinese knockoff. She would have killed me for that one. But listen, but I could have, right? But listen to me, y'all. The reality is we can't do that no more. You can't limit. The world is different. So now, guess the only thing that didn't change? The financial system. I'm going to repeat that again before I go to the next slide. The financial system as we know it, meaning tap, swipe, or insert, the banking system, how you loan money, all that stuff has not changed. And since I'm 50-something years old. There's those of y'all older than me on this call. That banking system is the same. Nothing changed. We just got debit cards. That's it. But I'm talking about the structure of it. Until now, the structure has not changed. Let's get that. The structure of the banking system has not changed. Until now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the rest of our life when it comes to finances. Now, Minterra is one of my, I love Minterra. Automated reward distribution. Listen to me, y'all. An automated on-chain, just mean on a blockchain, reward distribution system where NFTs are linked to revenue streams for passive digital income. Ladies and gentlemen, I need us to understand how everything is transparent. NFTs act as the key to revenue stream. When you get an NFT, you know you locked in. It's like you minting it. Now you got smart distribution. Contract-based automation is ensuring accuracy. That means if I got this what I bought, this what I got. It's in a smart contract. Minterra put in an NFT is solid. Our nodes, solid. That's why when we buy our nodes, guess what? They're linked to us. Can't nobody take them. We can sell them. We can do what we want to do with them. Why? Thanks to Minterra. Then we got full transparency. All payouts are verifiable on the blockchain, on chain. Ladies and gentlemen. Then we go, oh my God. I told y'all we stepping it up, right? Let me tell y'all something. Score. Let me read this to y'all. I need y'all to listen very carefully. Digital financial identity. A blockchain-based financial reputation layer that expands access to financial tools globally through Web3 credit scoring. Listen, don't get confused. Don't even think, oh my God, I guess going to another level. Yes, we're going to another level, but guess what? We're keeping it super simple. We got a blockchain-based credit score. That's it. Blockchain-based credit score. Don't even, listen to me, y'all. Don't overthink it. Because guess what? The technology is already completed. It's ready for rollout. And guess what? You can already be a part of it when they roll it out. We only got a couple short months. This project right here is probably going to topple what we got going on right now. And that's all I'm going to say. Know that you heard it here. When they roll out Score, this credit score on a blockchain, I can almost guarantee you this probably going to supersede almost everything we got. Only reason I say almost, because they got some other stuff coming down the pipe later on too. So I don't even want to say that. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got the human interface, meaning Bellator. This is us. The AI-powered growth network. This is us. Bellator Life is a human growth engine of the ecosystem. What you mean by that, Mr. Meadows? It connects individuals to the ecosystem and supports their growth through an AI-guided personal financial journey. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cha-Ching app is almost ready to go. I can't say too much because I'm bound by some paperwork. But when I tell you, you're going to be super duper excited about the app. You're going to be super duper excited to have an AI agent at your fingertips. What do you mean at your fingertips, Mr. Meadows? Give you an example. You're going to be able to say, Thor, because one of the agents' name is Thor. Bella and Thor. You can say Bella or Thor. You can say Bella. I want to make $10,000 a month. For some people, that's a major accomplishment. Bella is going to tell you how to do it. Then those of us who got Thor, and you say, Thor, I want to make $50,000 a month. Thor is going to tell you exactly, going to look at your everything. It's AI. It's your personal AI assistant that knows you can't lie to Thor. Thor know what you got to do because Thor got access to your back office. It's your personal AI assistant. He gonna say, well, you ain't signed nobody up in 4 weeks. How you expected to get to $50,000 when you ain't recruit nobody to help them get ranked so you can get ranked? So you can't lie to Bella or Thor. They're gonna see your back office. They your personal assistants. You're gonna say, would you like me to? They're gonna say, Bella gonna say, Mr. Smith, Mr. Johnson, Joanne, would you like me to call anyone in your Rolodex to tell them about this amazing opportunity? You haven't called anyone in a month. Ladies and gentlemen, what you going to tell your AI assistant that really know you? This is a technology that we're helping people make money. Like, that's as simple as you can put it. All you got to do is tell an AI what you want to do. It's that opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. It's that opportunity. Listen to me. I'm trying to get y'all to understand what we have here. So now, I know all the times y'all always say, Mr. Meadows, you say we have a complete ecosystem. I have not went away from that. Why? Because if you're looking for anywhere else without looking at what you have home, you really don't understand what we have. So now, when you're talking about putting this ecosystem into practice for your financial future, and you see that we have contracts with Verifone, NCR, you can see us literally inside their machines. Literally inside their machines, right? Then you can go to this is our website, Metaterra. You can go and hear a message from our CEO, Mr. Hakan Torhan. Guess what he says? Hold up, listen to him.
Hi there. Today I'm happy to announce the establishment of Metaterra. We have finally consolidated all our projects, all our businesses under the Metaterra umbrella. We have signed a concrete agreement with Wall Street Capital Partners. Together, we are bringing this to the second level. Our vision has finally been executed. We are ready.
See, listen. Let me give you a prime example real quick. You see what I just showed you? I showed you Ingenico. I showed you PAX. I showed you NCR. I showed you Verifone. I showed you the ecosystem. I showed you Score. I showed you the loan that we're gonna be able to borrow off our tokens. You think you're the only ones that see this vision? Did you see what our CEO just said? We signed a concrete agreement with Wall Street Capital Partners. Well, who is Wall Street Capital Partners, ladies and gentlemen? I'm happy you asked. Let me show you, ladies and gentlemen. who Wall Street Capital Partners is. Listen, this is Wall Street Capital Partners. This gentleman right here. Look at him. Check it out.
Hello, I'm Douglas Anderson, Chief Executive Officer of Wall Street Capital Partners, with offices in Beverly Hills, West Palm Beach, Riyadh, Istanbul, and headquarters on Wall Street in New York City. When I was asked by Forbes Romania to participate in the first business mixer between Romania and America, breaking borders and building bridges, I was only too happy to accept. In early...
Listen, this gentleman just showed you just now that, first of all, our CEO just told us that this is what we're talking about, right? Duh. And he said we signed a concrete agreement, correct? So now we see that Mr. Anderson is the CEO of Wall Street Capital Partners. Wall Street Capital Partners is one of the biggest financial companies on Wall Street. This man, when I tell you has access to the who's who of finances, let's go see. This is his brief bio. Let's read it together a little bit. It says Romania Blockchain Summit, Douglas Anderson, CEO of Wall Street Capital Partners. Let's read the first sentence. Mr. Anderson was formerly trained on Wall Street as an underwriter. During his career in the Fortune 500 financial service sector, he rose to management position with 25 million in underwriting authority. What? But let's go to the last paragraph. At Mr. Anderson's request, the following individuals accepted board seats with his company or clients. Let's read the first four names. President of Microsoft, COO of Boeing Airline, Director of the CIA, the Secretary of Agriculture, the U.S. Deputy Defense Secretary. Stop right there. Did I just say the Director of the CIA is at this man's fingertips? When Mr. Douglas Anderson requests these individuals to sit on a board of other companies, he can call the Director of the CIA, the U.S. Deputy Defense Secretary. Look at the names we talking about, y'all. And then, look, this gentleman, the same one we just talked about, sits on our board. Look at our company website. Let's go to our company website for a minute. Mediterra, go up under leadership. This is our company website now. There are fearless leader, Mr. Hagen Torhan, you just heard from. Then you got Mr. Douglas Anderson. Guess what it says? Advisory board. The same individual that got the Director of the CIA on speed dial, the U.S. Deputy Defense Secretary on speed dial. This man is on our advisory board. So let me ask y'all a question. If he was on our advisory board and this man has connection to kings, presidents, everybody, do you think he's going to protect his brand and make sure he investigates our company before he not only signs a contract, before he not only opens another business with our owner, Mr. Hagen Torhan? He's not only on our advisory board as the chairman, he also opened another business with our company called Wall Street Partner Capital Strategy Assets, where they're bringing tokenization projects to our company, starting with the first airport in Smart City. But before this man did all that, do you think he did a little bit of research and homework and made sure we was a solid company? Do you think he did that? Of course he did. But then you're going to listen to your broke cousin or your friend that ain't never seen $20,000 cash at one time tell you, hey man, I gotta do a little research. I need to make sure before I put my heart on 1,200. Man, I gotta make sure this thing is right. What? Ladies and gentlemen, I assure you, we don't need your $1,200. I'm going to assure you of that. And I'm not being funny. I'm definitely not being funny, but I can assure you, your $1,200 is not going to stop this train. Ladies and gentlemen, we spent over $90 million before Wall Street came on, before there was a Douglas Anderson. Why do you think Mr. Anderson is so excited about partnering with us? Because he realized they already did the homework. I mean, they already did the hard work. This is a perfect marriage. We have the technologies, and guess what? Mr. Douglas Anderson has the connections. Perfect marriage. I'm going to say that again. We have the technology. That's you. Nobody can take that away from us. We have the what? The ecosystem. Now, when we just went over on here, we have the miracle ecosystem. That's done. We have it. We have the AI. We have the score. We have the Minterra. We have the Phoenix Arena. We have the staking notes. We have Leveler. We have miracle trading. We have tokenization. We have the Miracle Wallet. We have Miracle Neo. We have Miracle Pay. We got the Miracle Chain. We got all that. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? He got the connections. Perfect marriage. That's why when he and his proteges did they research on this company, we went off to the races. Because guess who Mr. Douglas Anderson brought with him? He brought an individual named Steve Moore. He brought an individual named Steve Moore. Mr. Steve Moore is one of the people, he's one of the most recognized economists in the world. He's the most recognized economist in the world. He was one of the ones who give even the president we have today, he gives them advice, financial advice about our money. If you're a U.S. citizen, that man right there is responsible for giving advice about how we get this money in America. Then we got Mr. Fernando Villasola, a multi-billionaire who is publicly traded company over $60 billion on the New York Stock Exchange right now. You think Mr. Villa, any a senator in Mexico right now, he got dual citizenship. Mr. Russ, who's in charge with the Garson Group, another financial guru, financial strategist around the world. Then we got Ms. Monica Profit, who's a blockchain expert. Then we have Mr. John Baer, who's responsible for this cell phone that's in my hand. And it's in your hand if you hold one. But then we got one of the ones I love the most right now. I flip-flop every time because you can just spin the bottle with our advisory board and pick which one you like the best because all of them are giants. When I say giants, I mean pun intended. In the financial world, there's tighter giants, gurus, moguls. Anybody ever heard of the Carlyle Group? This man single-handedly formed the Carlyle Group. He's the original founder. The Carlyle Group, look at this. Just Google. One thing about me, the reason I do my presentations like I do them, I'm showing you where I'm getting my resources from. This is public record. Ladies and gentlemen, the Carlyle Group, it says we manage $477 billion in assets. This gentleman right here, ladies and gentlemen, Steve Norris. But guess what? Mr. Norris also is advisor to one of the kings in Saudi Arabia, who now is in the talks of allowing us to tokenize over 270 billion barrels of crude oil that's still in the ground. And it go through our ecosystem. I need us to see, we can't even comprehend this type of information. Because every day I talk to my team and I'm like, do we really understand the magnitude of what we have? And every day we're just learning and learning and learning and learning and learning more. This is the dream team right here. All of this happened because of this individual right here, Mr. Hakan Torhan. This Hakan's website, Mr. Hak. All this stuff is public record, y'all. Y'all can go right to his website. Read all about the accomplishments Mr. Hakan Torhan had. One of them was this man created some technology that made $1.5 billion in less than 30 days. Did y'all hear what I just said? I think it was 90 days, 30 days, one of them. That's records. That's he breaking records. Companies wish they just make $1 billion in the lifetime of their company, let alone in the first 30 or 90 days. What? And that's the person who's driving our ship? This is what I'm talking about. This is what we have at our fingertips. So now, I wanted to prove to us tonight that what we have is so next level. I need in the chats, tell me, have I accomplished that? Have I established the fact that we are in an unbelievable opportunity? I need to hear from y'all before I go somewhere else, because it seemed like we ain't understanding what's going on. Somebody tell me in the group. Like I just opened the group up. Did we say we solid? We got some love. Y'all ain't showing no love. I needed something. Okay, there we go. I need to make sure y'all ain't sleep on me. So this is why I say, once we understand we're solid, we accept that, we got to do what? We got to play our anthem, y'all. This both of us learn to trust. Because our company is what, y'all? We got to trust it, y'all.
There's no time to play.
What we do? We build it up. And now we solid. What are we, y'all? We solid as a rock. That's what this company is. And the products are hot. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. We ain't playing no games. Listen, we got the hottest, we got the most solid, the most hottest type of opportunity we known to man. So now, right now, I'm going to show you how does all this benefit you. Because right now I had to make sure that we establish that we in the right place at the right time. Because once we realize we're at the right place in the right time, we can spend some money, because know why? We realize we got to act now. Because it ain't going, when have you known? Oh, I'm going to show y'all this too, so y'all know that we ain't playing. Look, I went all the way to California, right? Las Vegas. Look, we just left Las Vegas. And look, I'm going to tell you what I went for. Let me tell you what I did. You got to be in the building. Know why I went? I went for this right here. This is what I went for. Look what I went for, y'all. Look, this is what I went for right here. That's what I went for. You see that picture right there? That's what I went to California for. Las Vegas, right? Know why? I seen Las Vegas. Listen, you know I'm excited. Listen, this is when we went to Los Angeles, right? Because I'm going to tell you why. Now when I pull up, this my business partner. Ain't no questioning me. I got pictures with him. I'm going to show you me and my business partner. See, I'm in this to win it. As a leader, which all of you, the builders that's on this team, that's taking this for real, you got to get to events. We going to Journey in Phoenix, Arizona, Scottsdale, Arizona. We gonna be in Arizona. Everybody got to get the Journey. Listen, if you're serious about building, because we got some people that's just investors. I'm not speaking to you. You just want to sit back, invest your money. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But for those of us who want to build, and we understand that, I know I got residual coming in, but you mean if I share this with my family and friends, I can make more money? Oh, I'm going to tell people anyway. So why not get paid for it? So now we're going to journey, ladies and gentlemen. But now let me show you how it's benefiting you right now. This is why I'm excited. Check this out, y'all. Let's look at this gorgeous picture again. There you go. Oh, man, me and Doug, my business partner. I'm trying to tell y'all. Listen to me, y'all. So look, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all right now. Here we go. Look. Let me tell y'all something. Let me show y'all this right here. So now, check it out, y'all. We go ahead. We're going to go to shop, right? You go to shop. We're going to look up under packages. This is what we have available for us. This is what we get ready to do. We got this right here. You see that? See that right there? That's a CPU node. Well, Mr. Meadows, what's that? Here you go, y'all. It's coming. So look, now when we're waiting for that to download, let me show you this right here. This is what we offering right here. When it downloads, it's going to be bigger, but right now I can go from here, right? Oh, here you go. Thank y'all for y'all patience. Y'all know I'm low tech, I check. Listen to me. Look, we got CPU nodes. These nodes are, this is the one I just went in the back office and showed y'all. Check it out. So you know it's the same thing. Don't trip about that. This is the CPU node right here, right? For $1,200. Let me show y'all right here. We don't have no more $600 nodes. So they start off at $1,200. But then look, they got a nerve to show you that on here, you buy one, see that plus one, you get one free for $1,200. That's only going to last for 2 more days, 3 more days, right? Because 11th, everything is over with. But check this out while we do got them. Well, Mr. Meadows, what does the CPU node do? Because I see it, I love that you solid as a rock. You tap in with Ingenico, Verifone, McDonald's. I love that. I can see the Macy's, a Walmart, Target, Home Depot. They get ready to accept cryptocurrency, but I'm not understanding what am I buying a node for? What is the node going to do? Well, I'm happy you asked. This CPU node right here. This CPU node, all it does is confirm transactions. Huh? What you mean, Mr. Meadows? I mean, every time somebody does this, every time somebody tap,
how amazing
swipe,
is that?
or insert,
we're literally preloaded
on this machine. This is a POS machine, right? Anytime somebody tap, swipe, or insert, and pay for their food, for anything, just like they're doing right here, a percentage of that transaction fee is paid to every CPU node owner equally. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's an 80-20 split. Now, let me give you a real world example. Okay? Let's take 3 million merchants, right? At $5 a day. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna do that no more because Mike already gave us some numbers. And now y'all see, now let's be honest. Y'all see the numbers now. But I'm only doing, matter of fact, I got to do this because people ain't never seen it here. I got some new people on the call. I was getting ready to skip this because this is disrespectful right now. These low numbers are so disrespectful right now. And they come from me. Y'all see the numbers that the CEO did, not Damon Amin Meadows. And remember, all this was not guaranteed. This is projections. Okay, well, y'all saying no, we're projecting. Now, this is guaranteed. But we sure enough got a strong base to make it a reality, okay? So listen, let's say 3 million merchants, right? Well, where you're getting the 3 million merchants from, Mr. Meadows? Well, PAC said they got 80 million right here, right? Then we got Ingenico. Ingenico said they got tens of millions. Hold on, let me show you. Because no, some people you got to show everything to. Let me show you. Ingenico said they got what, y'all? They got tens of million terminals around the world. Then we got Verifone, who said they do 8 trillion in transaction fees each year. Should I go on, or do y'all get the picture? I think we get the picture. So now let me go on to this example. So now, 3 million merchants, and guess what? I'm only counting this at $5 a day for transaction fees. That's it. Y'all ain't hear what I just said. I'm only charging, let's say each of those merchants only make $5 in transaction fees a day. Our company, Miracle Pay, will make $5.4 billion out of those 3 million merchants. Check it out. 30% of that will be allocated to the 210,000 nodes that's available. Guess what? That's $1.6 billion being divided into 210,000 nodes. So each node will get about $7,800 what? Annually, residually. Don't believe me? Ask Mr. Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, but we know, let's keep it 1,000%. We know it ain't gonna be no 3 million merchants. We the only ones in the world. And this is from Damon Amin Meadows, not the company saying this. I do not work for the company. I'm an independent person. I'm saying 3 million merchants is some baloney. I'm saying this. 10 million is baloney, but I'm going to go with 10 million. I mean, 10% of the, which is 10 million machines. That brings you at just the same $5 transaction fees for a whole year. That's 27,000 what? Annually, residually. Don't believe me? Ask Mr. Lee. But then I'm going to do one better for you. I'm going to do one better for you. Ladies and gentlemen, remember I just showed you right here? It's buy one, get one free. So guess what you got to do with this 27,000? You got to double it. So look, you know I like to pull out that calculator, right? Look, you got to double this. You got to double it, right? So look, that's 27,000 just with the 10% of the market. Let's divide that into 12 because it's 12 months in a year. That's 22.5. Who can handle $2,250 every month? I only paid $1,200 at one time, but I'm gonna get $2,250 every month. Do the math, y'all. I paid one time $1,200, but every month I got the potential to make $22.5. Hold up though. But then this Mr. Meadows just showed me I get buy one, get one free. Yes, I did. So what does that mean? I got to times this 27,000 times 2, right? And what that give me? No, I'm sorry. That's divided into 27,000 times 2 is $54,000 annually, residually. Don't believe me? Ask Mr. Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, let's divide this into 12 because there's 12 months in a year, right? 54,000 divided into 12. Now you got $4,500 a month. Different ball game, ain't it now? How much did you pay at one time to get this? You paid $1,200. How many times a month? One time in your life, not a month. You paid $1,200 one time, and you could potentially get $4,500 a month. Where you gonna get that from? But what if I bought 2 nodes tonight at $2,400? I would times this times 2, right? That's $9,000 a year. I mean a month. That's $9,000 a month. Because I just bought 2 nodes today and I got 4. Come on, y'all. Y'all not hearing me. Y'all not hearing what I'm telling you. Men lie, women lie, our nodes don't lie. You understand? So I need us to understand how powerful this is. But guess what? I'm not finished. Guess what up's in our back office, y'all? What's in our back office, Mr. Meadows? What is this, y'all? Look, Guardian node. What is the Guardian node, Mr. Meadows? Right now, a Guardian node for one of them is $2,400. Well, what is a Guardian node, Mr. Meadows? Well, I'm happy you asked. Let me show you. This the Guardian node, Mr. Meadows. Check it out. Real simple. It was real simple. A Guardian node is created by locking 4,000 MIRX tokens into a smart contract. Ladies and gentlemen, a Guardian node is just what it is. It's only 3,000 of them. It's only 3,000 of them. Check it out. We're going to keep it real simple, ladies and gentlemen. When activity occurs on the MIRX ecosystem, ranging from payments to platform usage. That means anything that goes on a miracle chain, on a blockchain, whether it's tap, swipe, insert, see that right there, whether it's transaction fees generated, fee pool, distribution of nodes, anything, the Guardian node is working. A specific portion of this ecosystem revenue is allocated directly to the Guardian node. So now, anytime somebody do something on our miracle chain, guess what? The Guardian node get paid. So let's break down how I get paid. Our Guardian, our ecosystem right now probably generating anywhere from $15,000 to $50,000 a day right now. The Guardian node payout, check this out, y'all. This is very simple. When our miracle chain makes 0 to 100,000 a day, 50% of that goes to the node owners, meaning the Guardian node owners. I'm a Guardian node owner. Whoever a Guardian node out there, 50% of that revenue go to us. Then 100, if they once they make over 100,000 to 250,000 a day, our revenue goes to 3,500. I mean 35% of the revenue. Then when they start making $250,000 or beyond, 25% of the revenue of the miracle chain is allocated to us. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to understand. Anytime somebody tap, swipe, insert, anytime somebody play games, anytime somebody trades on a DeFi, anytime somebody get a tokenization asset, your Guardian node gets paid. I need y'all to understand. Don't overthink it. It's that simple. And let me give you some numbers real quick. Right now, you get a Guardian node I just showed you for $2,400. Right? I just showed y'all that. $2,400. Look. For one. You can get more than that. You can get the 5 Guardian nodes, they're gonna give you 1 pay node free. Then guess what? You get 10, they're gonna get 3. They always giving out gifts. So you can go, well, the more you get, the more they're gonna give you. But check it out. Let me break it back down to you. We get a Guardian node we pay $2,400 for right now. That's 4,000 MIRX tokens that you're allowing this company to lock in for you. You still own the MIRX. No, you can't have 4,000 MIRX in your back office, because some of us got that right now. And you can't say, take the 4,000 MIRX and put them in. That you could do that 5 weeks from now. But right now, you have to pay the whole $2,400, get the Guardian node, they're going to lock it up, you're going to have the MIRX, you're going to start getting paid. Right now, that's 60 cents a MIRX token. In a few days, I didn't say weeks, I didn't say months, I said a few days, the Guardian node, the MIRX token, will be $1.25 starting off. That means the node you bought for $2,400 is now worth $5,000. Just off the opening day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the type of opportunity that we have at our fingertips. But now, check this out. Let's go to packages. What are these, Mr. Meadows? Project X. What is that, Mr. Meadows? Well, I'm happy you asked. We have Project X single nodes, and guess what? They're $1,300. Well, what is that, Mr. Meadows? Well, I'm happy you asked, and let me break it down to you. We have Project X, another product that we have. All our products pay you. Let's be clear about that. We don't have no lotion. You lose 5 pounds in 5 days. If you rub this on you, your whole skin gonna get white. Like, we don't got none of that. We ain't selling none of that. Listen to me. Them days is over. Listen to me. We have products that you buy that pays you for the rest of your life. This is, once we get that understanding is the mind, the game is over. So now this is the Project X. Well, what is this, Mr. Meadows? It's real simple, ladies and gentlemen. We're tokenizing projects, right? And these nodes, the first one is the $12 billion contract that we already had. So now, this Metaterra fees is allocated to 22,000 nodes. I'm going through the real quick scenario. It's 22,000 these Project X nodes. Okay? Now, these nodes are a money back guarantee. Hold up, Mr. Meadows. Who gives a money back guarantee? We do. Because it's based off of the contract that we already signed. See, this I need us to understand about what we have here. Every product that we have is paying you for the rest of your life. I'm going to say that again. Every node I just showed you, not just the tap, swipe, insert, not just the Guardian node, the Project X node as well. Now the tap, swipe, in the Miracle Pay node is attached to tap, swipe, insert. The Guardian node is attached to our Miracle chain. This Project X node is attached to our tokenization projects. So now, not only is the money back guarantee, meaning the $1,300 that you pay, those of us who put it at $1,300, we're going to get $1,700 back at the end of the year. But then check this out. We can stay in for the rest of our life. Look what it says. Beyond the 18 months, residual income, 4% fees from all future projects allocated to nodes indefinitely. Did y'all just hear what I just said? What I just read? Then you got daily passive, $2 in cryptocurrency, daily payouts continues long term. Y'all ain't hearing what I'm telling y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, see, we never seen nothing like this. Never. We never seen it. That's why we don't understand it. Well, Mr. Meadows, it says $2 a day passive income. You ain't got no passive income right now. You worry about getting $2 in a cryptocurrency that I believe that's gonna supersede almost every coin out there. You see what happened when they just revealed what happened to the Epstein files? All the cryptos went down. All of them. Know why? They ain't backed by nothing. What happened to our PNIC? It stood the test of time. All green. For those of us who's watching it, we wiggled, but we ain't go down. We stayed steady. During the whole market crashed, Bitcoin went from 100,000 to what, it went to 65,000. That's a humongous loss for those who got in it late, who bought it at 100,000. They wiped out. Y'all ain't hearing what I'm telling y'all. See, we have a utility coin that the more it's used, the more worth it's going to be. And us having an ecosystem, it makes us use it. It makes us use it. Do y'all get that? Our ecosystem runs off of our token. Come on, y'all. Project X, it affects our token. Guardian node affects our token. Y'all not hearing me, man. Y'all definitely not hearing what I'm telling y'all. Everything that we have, the nodes, CPU nodes affects our token. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an opportunity of an extreme lifetime to be a part of an ecosystem that literally is going to make some of us multimillionaires and billionaires. Hands down. Our CEO, for the first time, I've been with this company for 3.5 years. For the first time, we call him Modest Micah, right? He don't jump out there. But these numbers are so huge. He had to do the bare minimum of the CPU nodes. And remember, still nothing is guaranteed. But he said the worst case scenario, because they did the data on other companies that provide similar products. Similar. And they went off the worst case scenario. Guess how much the CPU nodes was still making a year? $300,000 per CPU node. I didn't say that. The CEO said that, and he said it's hypothetically. He didn't say it's guaranteed. Because you got some people. Well, they said. Guess what? One of the 1% was 800,000 per node. Y'all don't understand the industry we in, y'all. It's a multi-trillion-dollar industry, and you have a chance to get involved tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to open up a question and answer, but I guarantee you, some of us going to miss this boat. The question is, will it be you? I need you to get back with the person that invited you to this call. We're going to open up a question and answer. There's no dumb question, but we want to allow people who this is your first or second time at the call to ask your questions first, and then those of us who've been around, we can join in. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Damon Amin Meadows, and this is not a game, for real.